Hello guys, this is Ptash and this is Chernobylite 2 Exclusion Zone with the Megapatch 4. So the video aims to showcase you the changes from the Megapatch 4, but also from the Megapatch 3. I will explain why those two Megapatches. And secondly, I will start from skipping basically the intro, and I will start from the moment we meet Igor and we start some quest line with the faction, because I've already made like 2 playthroughs of the early access game, early access Chernobylite, and I don't want to show again and again the very beginning. And this way I can also instantly get to the core gameplay and show you what has changed. So yeah, I will just play. This is more of a gameplay video, but I will try to show you all the changes because, well, my first impressions, so a little bit of context here. I have played like 60 hours overall until the Megapatch 2 and including the Megapatch 2, and I didn't play Back to the Roots. I just checked it out for like 15 minutes. But I've decided that Back to the Roots Megapatch didn't have enough changes for me still to make a third playthrough because all the saves unfortunately were broken after that. So I've decided to wait to the 4th Megapatch, and this is why. Why this video, why I didn't upload recently. And why this video will cover both Megapatch 3 and 4. And my initial impressions are absolutely fantastic. Like, all the changes they might get a little bit, if you've played a lot of the early access version, you might need some time to adjust. But overall, I think that all the changes are definitely on plus, and yeah, it's now the initial impressions of Megapatch 4 is like a completely different game compared to what we had in March, like half a year ago. So it's just much better, much more similar to the Chernobylite 1. But enough talking, and let's get to the game. So this is the morning after the first night when we meet Igor and we defend the base. So a little disclaimer: if you haven't played, the entire intro is changed now. I think it's shorter, but there are also story differences, and I've decided to skip that because I just want to get to the core game as fast as possible, because I don't want you to watch the intro again and again. But check it out, it's much different and much better. So to the first person option, they also added the ability to have dialogues from the first person perspective. It looks like that.
From me, Plane Walker?
Oh, I can instantly rest? I think it's a bug, because normally you would have to do a mission in order to rest. That's not much of a dialogue, but that's how it looks. So let's do the first mission, which is just going to the scientists, because I started first playthrough with mutants, then with mercenaries, and now I want to start with scientists. So the game, I mean, it looks better for me because I've changed the graphics card. So I can now go to let's see, to ultra settings really, with only upscaling of quality, but I don't notice that, so I could go for native actually, but honestly it's hard to spot a difference, so there's that. Another big change, this was introduced in Megapatch 2.
But it feels like I'm already lost.
That was easy. It was introduced in Megapatch 2, but tablet doesn't have a radar now. And initially, I hated this change because I was used to the radar, but actually I think it's better now, because what ended up happening with the radar, it was that first of all you couldn't use it in third person, you couldn't see it, and secondly you ended up looking at the radar all the time. Now it's much more immersive because you don't look at the radar. Once you scan, enemies and like interesting things will highlight. So it's much more immersive because you look at the world itself and not at some radar. So this is a great change. And another change is rarities of resources. Damn, what a wind-up. Another change is rarities of resources. So there are basic, normal, and probably some advanced or something like that. I don't know much about that yet. So there's that. Yet another thing I want to talk about. Obviously, if you didn't play for a while, you need to know that we now have 3 weapon slots, and it used to be that you had like 1 ranged and 1 melee weapon. Now it's absolutely however you want. Wow, this is a cool looking weapon. And the melee combat from first person perspective is much better right now as well. So I'm just listing all of the changes for you here, and generally I'm just, yeah, it's just, I think I could recommend this game right now if it keeps on being so good, because yeah, as I said, maybe so far I've played like an hour on the Megapatch 4, but I love all changes that were done to the game. So I just hope it keeps this level, and yeah, I feel like the game has been improved in terms of looks. I think some assets were improved. And let's go to the next change that was made, but it's hard for me to show it to you. Oh, I was changing the camera. I don't know if I should play with melee combat in third person or first person. It's hard to tell. I will try to showcase you another change that was made, and it's pretty cool too. So you maybe remember, I don't know why, but these enemies are strong here. So you maybe remember that you were able to backstab enemies. Damn, they are so strong, what the hell? So you used to be able to backstab enemies if you like went into the back and just pressed the button. Now it was removed, so you can only do that during sneaking. And to me it's a great change. It's a great change to me, because it was so easy to backstab enemies this way. You just like you did this thing and basically pressed the button and the enemy was dead. And that was super easy to abuse, and it was just stupid to me. And I think it's a great change to remove this, because now the combat automatically gets harder. You can't abuse it so easily. right? So there's that. Very good change, but the backstab still exists in the game. It's just only done during sneaking. So, oh, a club. A lot has changed when it comes to attributes. So you can see we have to the left sort of parts of the weapon. What we get from scrapping. Oh, and they also added a repair kit. I didn't know that. The developers also reduced the amount of statistics here. And now we don't have classes, we just have attributes. And some of the classes perks apparently were moved to some items you can wear or apply to items. Vitals hasn't changed, I think. And yeah, it's still this here. Okay, so it makes sense. Let's get to scientist. Let's keep going. The running animation is still questionable, I guess, especially sprint. But it doesn't bother me that much. So I just reminded myself, just remembered that in Megapatch 3 they actually changed the graphics, like the color palette and stuff, and rendering a bit. So I think that's why it looks better to me. It's also quite smooth, but I have changed my graphics card so I can tell how much performance is better, but it is better. Okay, maybe I will be able to backstab this guy here. So I have to say it's a bit harder without this radar, but I think it's better overall still without the radar. Damn, what the hell? Oh my god. Okay, I've managed to reload. I definitely feel more of that Chernobylite 1 vibe here. It's only hard difficulty. I didn't go very hard because it's ridiculous at the very beginning. Maybe later, once I get more weapons and stuff, I will swap. But yeah, it's definitely much more darker vibe than it used to be. I wonder what happened to the elemental weapons if they are still in the game. What does it mean, hidden stash? And I can't... I don't know what's that. Military pants, stamina regen. Actually, I really like that because I need stamina regen and more shield, so that's perfect. So we still have this spaceship that hasn't changed. The story was a bit changed actually. Especially you get more info on your wife and like the story of the main protagonists about the daughter. Also, Tatiana is often speaking to you. What? I thought he's not here, okay. Our character is basically Neo, we can dodge bullets, but not like this. Like I just tried to. Oh, we have food. That's interesting. So we have food here. It's like a bread. Apparently you don't have money, but you just trade with food. And here we have a teleporter. Nice. Okay, so the train station looks also darker a bit. I remember this quest because I've done it like 2 times.
Mr. Gray, I've been waiting for you. Come, it's safe here to talk.
Okay, the lightning here is a bit weird. Like she seems to like be lit almost. And I've noticed that with many characters actually. I hope they fix it a bit more. Because she's just too bright. It looks out of place a bit.
Mr. Gray, my name's Dr. Sonia Falenkova. Mr. Kiminyuk told me you'll find me here. I'm so excited I can finally speak with you. But first, I'm so sorry we abandoned you in that escape pod. I can't forgive myself. Do you mean Luca? No, Mr. Gray, we don't work together. That was an exception. He's from the mercenaries and I needed him for protection. He's my brother, but it was purely professional cooperation, I swear. We have nothing in common. Not anymore, but that's unimportant. I deeply regret we couldn't wait until you wake up. You have to believe me. But we were in danger, just the 2 of us against Cherno hosts.
Leave it, Doctor. It's fine. Let's just say you owe me.
So that's how the dialogue looks in third person. And that's how it looks in first. Personally, I prefer a lot the first person. It's much better.
I will. Headquarters are secured with biometric locks. Some of us worked for the military, but we're not fighters. That's how we protect ourselves. I can prepare a temporary ID for guests. Luckily, I have my computer with me, but it's gonna take some time. I need to wait for approval from someone in headquarters. Would it be too much if I asked you a favor, Mr. Gray?
What is that?
I'm measuring the electromagnetic field around this place to see if it affects Chernobylite or its monsters in any way. But one of the sensors was sending very odd reports and then died. I was about to go out and see it before you came. Thank you, Mr. Gray. My research is everything to me. I think we could make quite a good team, you and me.
Yeah, but she looks so much worse with outside of the dialogue. I don't know why. Let me turn on some light because I look like so dark. Now I look too bright. I think it's whatever. I will leave it this way. Okay, so I actually remember the dialogue roughly, but I think we needed here to just take some item. I think some monsters will defend it. Oh, he's actually quite strong because he has this stuff. Oh, he's dead. Never mind me, he's not as strong as I thought. Let's scan the area. So now you also can get on higher difficulties, not entire resource, but a part of it only. So that's why I keep getting 0.7 of a resource. 17 intellect.
A destroyed Chernobylite sensor. The scale of damage and biological material points to Chernohost. The controller and the memory card were taken. I'm recreating a holographic path based on Chernobylite's track. Proceed with caution.
What? Okay. They have another gun. Short sword. It's better than this. And this is worse. This is better than this. Okay. Let me see. That's a big sword. What the hell? Yeah, they changed also the enemies. You can see they are clearly different and have new animations. Much better overall. Apparently new music was added, and I'm not sure if it's part of it. I don't remember this exact music, but I've played a while ago, so I just might not remember. What the hell? Oh, it's the mutant.
Hey, you! That measuring device is mine, to make things clear.
Who are you? Are you one of those mutants?
You guessed because I walked out of the portal? Name's Theodore. A mutant, indeed. Be this nice and tell that scientist lady you didn't find her device.
Did you destroy the measuring device? What for?
For the money, obviously. That's my first and only lover. A merc contacted me. He knew I did shady jobs. He wanted to sabotage the doctor's research.
Oh, I knew it's a right choice to get
I
intellect.
don't know, and I don't care. Maybe he was scared she may uncover something that may upset the mercs. Or maybe he just doesn't like your doctor. Actually, it wasn't me who destroyed the device. I was supposed to take it and sell it off for parts, but those fucking Cherno hosts sniffed me out. I had to leave it and flee. When I eventually found the remains
Again.
of the device, you appeared. Well, maybe I could still sell it off for some parts at least.
I can't let you take it. Dr. Verlengova needs this device.
Okay, I see you now. Let's make a deal. I'll give you half the money that merc paid me, and you'll let me take the device and keep the money I earn selling parts.
So this is weird because he talks about the money, but developers changed the game and there is no money, only food now. So I think it's like they didn't think about that really. Another thing, yeah, the lightning needs some work. I'm sure this will be fixed until the final release. It doesn't bother me much, but you can see that there is some weird glow at the, like, I don't know why. I know he's mutant, but I don't think they should glow this way. It doesn't look good, personally. Okay, the device is broken anyway. Take it and pretend we never met. Yeah, I will just tell him to fuck off.
Chill, Jesus, I'm not gonna fight you for this piece of junk. It's broken anyway, and I was paid in advance. Take it. Just don't mention to her you met me.
Yeah, sure. super funny animation. He just like doesn't have animation, just becomes smaller and like disappears into that teleport. Maybe it's a placeholder, who knows. But outside of these lightning issues with characters, I mean, it's looking so good overall, and playing also good. Okay, let's
And?
get to her.
What did you find, Mr. Gray?
You were lucky you didn't go to find the device. Chernobyl would rip you apart.
Chernohost. My brother's right with this one. I should always carry that gun with me. But tell me, do you have it? Or at least what remained of it?
Let's snitch.
Mutant and a merc. Why would they want to sabotage my research, Mr. Gray? I'll need to pay my brother a visit. Maybe he heard of a merc who wishes me bad.
Since we've already worked together, can we just set aside formalities? Call me Cole, Doctor.
Of course, sure. What a relief. I'm tired of all those titles, Cole. Anyway, I hope you're okay. That was quite a dangerous mission. I didn't mean to put you in trouble. Please, here's your ID, but be this kind and don't mention Dr. Lockwood about my studies. I don't want to give her another reason to belittle me. It would probably be better if I wasn't, but it's not that easy. She thinks I pry and holds back my studies. If only she took my studies seriously, the dome could have been destroyed weeks ago. But this woman has held a grudge for a very long time. Better don't get under her skin, Cole. I guess I'll pack my stuff and try to recover the pieces from the broken device.
Are you sure about that? It's dangerous, and the device is a mess. You won't fix it.
I know a talented engineer who could take a look at it. If not, I'm quite good at recycling things. I learned it from my father.
Your father? Who was he then?
He was an archaeologist. When Mother died, he used to take me and my brother on various crazy adventures on the world's end. He had to deal with what we had there, and we didn't have much. At least I learned something. Now he's outside the dome, very ill. I hope he's still alive.
Okay.
I'll join you as soon as I clean my mess.
Yes, she's looking so weird outside of dialogue. Yeah, it's definitely needs improving for sure. Maybe I could try like high settings. Maybe it's some issue for ultra settings only. Who knows? Oh my gosh, it's so far away. 1,000 meters. So far I didn't see elemental weapons, and I don't like this. Because I loved elemental weapons, bro. Oh, this is a combat music. What a heli? Yeah, but it's definitely more of a vibe of a survival, and especially on harder difficulties, right? And you don't want to pick any fight because you have a little amount of healing. Oh, I think you should have a brief moment when you can still backstab after you start a fight. What the hell? You can't dodge this much because so they've also added a jamming to the guns, so you could see that for a second my gun jammed, and they jam more often when they have low durability, so I have only 69 durability. Is there something cool? I think once you get... Oh, I see. So you have some checks here and you can probably go up there and get some stuff. What? Oh damn, a heavy club again. It's not better? What do you mean? This one is worse. Let's get it. Oh damn. That looks like from Dark Souls 2. But it's generally cool. Do we have something? Stamina costs 26 and this has 27, so it's even less stamina for more damage. Very good. I see another enemies. But this time I will try to avoid the fight. I don't think we should pick up any fight on higher difficulties. On lower, the game is quite easy. Even on medium, I feel like it's super easy. Oh. So apparently we also get more materials if we go farther from the base and into more difficult zones. So this is why I probably got like 2.1. I don't really want to fight them. Maybe if I get a backstab here or something like that. Yeah, that's nice. Nice. The final hit is cool looking of this combo. Alright, where are we? This is some town for sure. Like Chernobyl experts are probably know all of these locations. But I am not one. So obviously, if you don't know, a lot of places here are scanned from the actual zone, so they should be quite well. It's hard to see the map when you undiscovered it. Oh, I see. I missed something cool. Oh, it's just the requirement stuff, like where I could climb. But yeah, the places should align with reality very well. Damn, what the hell is this? So this is the one change I dislike about lack of radar. Okay. So because you don't have radar anymore, you can't see these places of high radiation. And you don't know where you should run from this place, if it's big or small. This is what I don't like, honestly. Yeah. I don't really want to fight them. Let's just check out how the scientist base looks in this patch. If there is any changes, maybe the characters won't be as weird looking when it comes to lightning. I mean, it looks much more gloomy from what I remember. We have teleporter.
Data analysis. Database updated. Plainwalker Cold Grey. Access granted. Plainwalker Cold Grey. Dr. Lockwood awaits you in the observatory.
New music. I don't like the assets of this. For some reason, I don't know what's about them, but I feel like low poly or something. Of these doors and stuff. Not a fan. This looks just, I don't know, they just look a bit out of place compared to like these buildings and stuff. But overall it's generally okayish, I would say. The dome above us, which is around the zone. Yeah, much more gloomy for sure. Yeah, this lightning is okay here. I mean, she just looks weird in general, I would say. But let's see. It's better here already, I can see.
Dr.
Lightning.
Lockwood, leader of the group called
Okay.
Scientists. I see you
Yeah.
found Dr. Filinkova and got your ID.
She'll join us later. She had to complete her research and pack her stuff.
Her research, of course. She has a morbid fascination with Chernobylite and planewalkers. She says she believes you'll help take the dome down.
And what do you believe, Dr. Lockwood?
Believe? People used to believe the Earth was flat. I'm a woman of science, planewalker. I only trust facts. And for now, the fact is, Chernobylite awoke and the dome rose, along with your arrival. Until you prove me wrong, all evidence points to the disaster that trapped us here was caused by you.
What the hell? That doesn't make sense what she says. Absolutely doesn't make any sense. I don't know how that relates.
I highly doubt it, planewalker. Maybe not you. You're a soldier. I come from a military family. I respect that. But you're nothing more than just a pawn in a game. Someone who stands behind your mission has to be aware of what may happen. And even though that person not only risked your life, but didn't even care about the worlds you invaded, everything to excel. It's common. A brilliant scientist who considers himself a god, cursed with knowledge, praised by society until history proves him a monster. Actually, what we have in common is your mentor, Professor Semenov.
What's with him? Have you met him? Is he well?
No idea. And that's the thing. He just vanished. I have strong reasons to suspect he knows exactly what caused the dome. My greatest concern. Unlike my brothers, I don't believe you may be able to undo the dome. It wasn't your job. You were just a pawn. But I hope you can lead me to Semenov. In this matter,
That
we
makes
can help
sense
one
more,
another.
much more.
Give me anything that may bring us closer to Semenov, and I'll do the same in return. Until we find him. Bring something to the table, Planewalker. I invited you here. Now it's your turn. Show me you can be trusted.
Okay, so general in the first person, like I can see that once you start the dialogue, the game loads much higher, like detail of the clothing. It's super good looking. The faces are also better. But once you leave the dialogue, the difference between quality is quite high.
We both need a bigger brain. The mastermind of
And
this whole
as I
mess.
said that,
After all,
the lightning
you wanna get back
completely-
home as well, right?
If I may interject, Dr. Lockwood.
oh shit, damn.
Dr. Sonia Filinkova, back from your measurements?
Indeed, Dr. Lockwood. I believe I may be closer to understanding how Chernobylite's reaction to planewalkers is related to the dome, but I would gladly start cooperation with Mr. Gray. To me, his involvement in my studies could bring tangible benefits.
This is super weird when the three people are speaking to each other and you see that from the first perspective. That's actually a bit weird. But definitely still okay-ish, I would say.
Yes, this sounds reasonable. I already thought about it, to be honest. But I have my conditions. First of all, I'm the first one to know about any progress and discoveries you make. I think it's obvious.
Well, of course, Dr. Lockwood. My studies are scientists' common good, like all the tests we do here. I need to pack my things and I'll wait for you by the wormhole, Cole.
If that's all I need to get back to work, I'm hoping for world-shaking news anytime soon.
Okay, so... and she looks ugly instantly when we get out of the dialogue, okay. But this dialogue... it was super low FPS, like 55 FPS. I shouldn't be really dropping below 80, 90, I think, with my setup. So there is definitely some room of improvement.
Isn't that the famous planewalker?
The one that Dr. Filinkova found along with that merc in the valley inside an escape pod?
Yeah. I believe it's him.
That legendary genetically modified warrior from another...
Sorry guys, I just want to find her. But you know what? I don't think you really need to see how I look for the teleporter. I think yeah, I don't know, it just takes so much time in this game to show anything. Generally it's like 43 minutes of recording right now, and I feel like I just started playing, right? I don't know where I am. So it's very hard to showcase stuff because it's obviously much more things to showcase to you guys after these mega patches. But that was it, like unscripted, just raw gameplay and showing you as I go things. So there's that. But let me know maybe in the comments if you would like to see summary of the changes that is more prepared. I just can't teleport to the teleporter. What am I doing?
I have what I need, the rest I'll take later. Now I just wanted to leave this place as soon as I could before Dr. Lockwood changed her mind.
I see.
You sure it's a good idea, Sonia? She wanted to get rid of you suspiciously easy.
I suppose she would do that. Because of the things I know about her, she also fears I'm...
So that was your plan?
Shh, not here, Cole. Walls have ears. Let her think she won this battle. She got rid of her time bomb and gained... And Cole, I never thanked you for that device. I'm honestly grateful you agreed to help some random woman with her research. It means the world to me. But for now, after you.
Nice.
The sooner we'll get to your base, the better for both of us.
Okay. And that is it, guys. We've made the quest. It was a long time, like it took a long time, but yeah, what do you think? I love all the changes, but that's obviously not all, and it's hard to cover them in like normal gameplay. So as I said, I will consider making a video where I just list the changes and showcase them, like 10 minutes max, and lots of cuts and some narration. We will see. If you want that video, let me know. That will be a great help to me. And as of now, here it is, the just pure gameplay showcasing it in action. So thanks for watching and see you.